Hello and welcome. This is Gbogbo Swagger and this is Swagger's Lifestyle. How are you doing? Hope you're staying true to yourself and hope you're living your life. Do you know that every command and question, Siri records it? Because today we're talking about data privacy. A lot of you do not know that your data is out there. So today we're talking to a very amazing person and she's going to be taking us through the world of data. And let us see, have you been making mistakes? How can you correct it? And how can you live your life without people encroaching and stealing your data? Have you subscribed to my channel? What are you waiting for? Just click on the subscribe button and then turn on the bell notification so whenever I post a video, you will get the notification. This is Swagger's Lifestyle. Do not go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Swagger's Lifestyle.
Hello, welcome back. So Siri records every form of command and question. So let us speak to the experts. I have today a wonderful guest all the way from United Kingdom. Can we meet you?
Okay, my name is Biju. I have a passion for data privacy, making sure that your data stays as your data, and that's what I believe we'll be talking about today.
Much for coming, and we know that you're a very busy lady, but thank you so much. So can you tell us what is data privacy?
Data privacy just really, it covers different areas, but the main thing is just that your data should be your data. When you give an organization the right to access your data, that organization should make sure that they are protecting your data from fraudsters, from theft, and you should also have the right to request to know what they are using your data for. That's just the what data privacy is about.
Okay, so a lot of people are thinking data. What is data?
Data is any information about anything. It could be information about your age, your job title, your address, anything about you. It could be even your photo, a video of yourself, recordings, your audio recordings, things that you have typed, anything about anything is data.
Okay, so why is data privacy so important?
We can't really overstretch the importance of data privacy because data is now the market for data is even bigger than the market for oil these days. It is the gold dust of today. Data is so powerful these days that when it's in the wrong hands can be really catastrophic, in the sense that if somebody has access to sensitive data that belongs to you, they can easily take on your identity and use it for criminal acts. Someone can go as you and have access to your bank details and take all your money and use it to fund a lifestyle that you know nothing about. So that is one of the reasons why data privacy is very important, and also not just for your data. For people who have children, data privacy is highly important as well. We might talk about that later on as we discuss, but there are areas where we need to protect the identity of children online.
Yeah, okay, because I have so many questions to ask you concerning children. Okay, there was a particular time I saw online where they said we have like a particular number of data of Nigerians were actually sold on the black market. I was shocked and surprised. So all these data that are being collected, by online sites, apps and all of that, and also the ones that are actually being, sold and bought on the black market, what are they used for?
Well, they can be used for good and for bad.
Okay.
So there are companies that rely highly on data, and their advertisements that they do is solely reliant on getting data. So these days there's something called targeted advertising. In the past, companies have spent millions and millions of dollars advertising to all sorts of people, and then the revenue they get back from that advertisement doesn't really meet up with the amount they've spent. So this is what
Wow.
they do now. They want to know that the people they are targeting are the people who really have interest in the
I
products that they
see.
have. And how do they know this? They know this by the data you have given to companies. For example, Facebook knows your name, your age, knows all sorts of things about you, where you travel to, where you live.
Wow.
For some people, Facebook even knows the names of some people's children, their spouses,
Wow.
and their interests. Facebook knows the things that you click on, what you buy, and Google. So Facebook and Google, they have 70% of the data of the population, and the remaining 30% is shared by other hundreds of thousands of companies. So you can imagine the
Seventy
power that,
percent
yes, yes. You
Wow,
can
that's
imagine the
scary.
power that Facebook and Google have data wise. So coming back to how that data is used. So in the positive light, well, positive for the companies that use this data. When they have this information about you that Facebook have told them about, and other companies that they've bought your data from, they then are able to target the exact individuals who they believe will have interest in their
Their
products,
product.
and that way they don't end up losing money on advertisement, and they receive return on investment for those adverts. That's why you see, maybe when you go on YouTube, and you just see the kind of adverts that are popping up. And those adverts are things that sometimes, most times actually, are things that you have interest in, and you're wondering, how did these people know that I had interest in this thing?
Yeah,
Are they in their
that's
mind? No,
true.
they're not in their mind. You have told them what you have interest in, and that's why they
Wow.
have decided to target you based on the information you've handed to them.
Okay, so this is we have come to our opinion poll. So I saw something, and it says, "What happens on your iPhone stays on your iPhone." Is this true? Is the iPhone very secure when it comes to data, privacy, and all of that?
That's
I
very
know it is
smart.
not. I know we are not advertising any brand right now, but I just saw that, and I think it's an opinion poll. What do you think? Because I have friends that use what's it called, iPhone, some Android users. The one I'm actually like we're talking about on this poll today is the one for the iPhone. So what do you think?
If you don't use any app, like any social media app or the biggest search engine, then I would say maybe. But if you use those services, then no. Google knows almost
If
everything about you.
Google knows your house.
If you use those services on your iPhone, then what stays on your iPhone does not, what you do on your iPhone does
Does not
definitely
say.
does not stay on your iPhone.
Okay, so our audience, what do you think? So let's know. Just comment on the comment section, and then we would engage with you. So back to our conversation. How do you guard your children's identity data-wise?
It's okay for children to be online. Even they learn a lot these days. There's a lot of useful and positive content online for children to learn with. But you don't have to put your children's name and details online. You can log them in as yourself. So put
Okay.
your details there, and protect your children as much as possible. What I do with apps and games, even that I allow my children to play online, I always put the devices on flight mode. That's one thing that you could do. Cover device cameras. Don't put unnecessary information about the children online. I know that these days that most people are homeschooling, that it is almost impossible for us not to put our children's details online. Find out from your child's school what their data protection policy is. Do they even have a data protection policy? How are they protecting your child's information? All the pictures you're sending to your child's teacher, how are you sending it? Are you just doing WhatsApp? Are you sending via WhatsApp, or are you zipping it, encrypting it before you send the pictures to the teacher? And what happens with the pictures when they get to the teacher? Nigeria, I believe, has started taking data privacy seriously, because I found out that there is now a regulation in place to protect the data of Nigerian citizens living in Nigeria and abroad. So Nigerians need to go and read about that new regulation.
Kudos to the Nigerian government. This is a very wonderful, introduction into our country.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do when you notice there is a breach? There is a data breach.
There are different ways that you notice that there's been a data breach. Okay. A simple example is your friend has just told you that, oh, someone sent me an email, a message from or I received a disturbing message from your Facebook account, and I wasn't sure that was you. So what do? You first of all send out a message to let everyone know that you've been hacked, and then you contact that organization where your data is. That in this case, Facebook. Let them know that you've been hacked and they need to do something about it. You need to change your password. Change your password as soon as possible. And if it's in a case where, for example, you've heard in the news that a company that you are subscribed to has been hacked, contact them immediately. Find out what they are doing. How bad is this hacking? Where has my data gone to, and what are they doing to make sure that that you're safe, really? And another way that you can make sure that you stay safe is, for example, I say if you're someone who uses social media, check the privacy settings of your social media and make sure you set it up properly. Check your sent messages regularly to make sure that nothing dodgy, nothing that you haven't authorized, no such thing is going out. And then change your password. Sometimes a certain type of password can be hacked within 4 seconds.
Wow.
You have a password that has that's just numbers and letters. Within 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
Yes, that type of password can be hacked.
Wow.
And so a way to strengthen your password is to add a special character to your password. That one takes more time, hours, sometimes days.
Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you so much for coming here today and for telling us all of these things. A lot of us do not know this information, but now we've been equipped with the right information, and I'm sure we're going to start protecting our data online. Thank you so much. It was wonderful having you, Pedro. Thank you so much.
Same here. I had a great time. Thank you for having me.
So I hope you had an amazing time. I did. I learned a lot. It is not every form of information about your kids that you put online, because someone is watching and you never can tell. So protect your kids and protect yourself. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and any questions that you have or you want to ask concerning this topic, please leave it in the comment section, and then we would, engage with you and give you more information. And all that we talked about, yes, concerning the new data law in Nigeria, we're going to drop the link in the description box so you can click on it and you read more. This is Gbogbo Swagger, and this is Swagger's Lifestyle. Do not forget to protect yourself and your data online. Love you. Bye.
Swag, swag.